Hi everybody, welcome to the Soul Song. This is Nina and this is going to be a pick a card reading about your career for the next 30 days. Okay, it is a timeless reading and you will find many such readings in my playlist. I will be adding this to the pick a card playlist so you can watch it anytime later as well. Okay, we have three groups in front of us. I will be looking at the in-depth scenario of what's happening in your career, what can you look forward to, what is the advice and guidance for you, what is working, what's not working, things like that. Okay, so we have the first group here, the second and the third. So pick what you're feeling most called to. If you need more time, you can pause the video here and I will see you in your timestamps. Hi Group 1, for those of you who've chosen this crystal here, let's take a look at your reading. Where are you at currently? Okay, what's going on? Okay, so we have a change in the wind. Number 12, we've got patience. All right, number 16. And we've got the garden. All right. I feel like there's going to be an invitation for some of you, okay? Like an interview or meeting with new people. In this scenario, it could be an interview where you're discussing things, okay, about a potential job offer or an opportunity. If you have your own business, then this could be about networking with people and reaching out to a larger group of people, okay? But I do feel like you have been waiting for a change, okay? Either this is in terms of an entire shift in your career path, you might even be wanting to shift or completely change your career. And for others of you, this is about you waiting for the tide to turn is what I'm getting, okay? And your angels, guides are asking you to be patient, and you have been quite patient is what I'm getting. There's something about timing here which is playing out, and things are going to shift, they are going to change in the right time. I know that sucks to listen to. Most of us don't like to listen to that. But I do feel like your patience is going to pay off and the wind is going to bring about a change, okay? And I'm also seeing that for some of you, there is a strong possibility that what you're trying to manifest may not come to you in the way that you were perceiving, okay? It could come about in a very different manner. So you could perhaps have an alteration or a bit of a detour in your plan. But that's all for the good because it's helping you achieve your goal, but perhaps in a different manner or via a different route, okay? All right, so let's get started with your tarot spread. So we have the King of Wands in the recent past. We have the High Priestess, the Nine of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. What are the opportunities? We've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. And what do you need to work on? I feel like it's this one. The Emperor, Seven of Cups, Four of Cups, okay. And the near future, we have the Tower. So that is bringing about a change for sure. Ten of Wands, okay. Seven of Wands. And the Ten of Pentacles. So two tens. That itself is a change right there. Okay. And we've got the 10 of swords at the bottom of the deck. So we've got 3 tens in your reading. We've got 2 sevens. We've got 2 nines. You're pretty much at the end of a cycle is what I'm getting, okay? But there is a bit of obstacles, a bit of clearing that needs to happen. Okay. Let me just shift the camera. There we go. So, in the recent past, you have the King of Wands. You could actually be doing, something that is quite entrepreneurial. It could be an initiative that you have taken up, something that you felt very called to do. It was an ambitious project or a creative project that you were really going after, okay? And the King is a very mature energy. It is about reaching a stage where you are accomplished in that suit, okay? And the King of Wands is very much connected also to life purpose, to goals, okay? So you were really chasing your goals with a lot of ambition. In the present, we have a bit of anxiety, a bit of worry. You might be even worried about stability, about money. Maybe the job that you're doing, you're not really getting, I'm hearing, instant gratification. Or it could be a job or a work in which you need to actually really follow what your intuition is trying to tell you. So let's say, you're doing a spiritual business or any other kind of work where you need that flow of creativity, of inspiration, right? I feel like you're doing some kind of a creative project or something that really fulfills your soul, or it's like a soul calling for you. But you might be struggling a bit when it comes to finances, or you may be a little bit worried about that. Now, the King of Pentacles could actually present an opportunity to you is what I'm getting. So this could be someone who you could learn something from, or this could even be a boss figure, okay, someone that you work with or work for. And you might be facing a bit of ups and downs as far as that is concerned, okay, especially to do with your stability, your financial situation. Now, in your case, I feel like your finances are very connected to how you feel, how much of yourself you give to the work, okay? Especially when it comes to having your own business, which is the case, I feel, for many of you. You have to be self-motivated, right? So that is something to work on here is what I'm seeing. With the Emperor, the Seven of Cups, the Four of Cups, I feel like you're letting your mind run run wild. You're letting it run, it be scattered, or you're worrying too much about the future and not really paying attention to the here and now, which is what the King of Pentacles is very good at. Also with the Emperor to me, when it comes to something you can work on, both of these energies are very driven. They're fire energies, right? But with the Emperor, it's also talking about thinking long term, thinking big. He's sitting on this huge sphere which looks like, Mars or something. Yeah, it is Mars driven energy. And it's also about being very disciplined. He's holding this chess pawn, which is that of the Emperor. And to build an empire, you need to be disciplined. You need to be structured, okay? And the Emperor is very good at that. As an energy, if you can adopt this and step out of the state of confusion, lack of motivation, feeling apathetic, not feeling all that driven, passionate, and you might be even doubting your choice, I get the feeling like you might be doubting yourself, like, why did I do this, or why did I choose this? I'm not really feeling satisfied, or I'm not feeling motivated. When you have your own business, let me tell you, it is one of the most difficult things to do is to motivate yourself and to follow a structure, follow a disciplined approach and a routine. even though this is fire energy, it's very, very down to earth kind of energy. It's like putting in that action every single day, not lagging in any way. You might be thinking, that maybe there are other options out there, the grass is greener on the other side, things like that. So I feel like that is something that is working against you, or it's something that you can work on or improve on rather. The state of dreaminess, confusion, apathy, not being focused, that needs to go, okay? You've got very masculine energies here, even though what you may be doing is very creative, very feminine in nature, okay? So tap into more of your masculine energy whilst getting inspiration, ideas, downloads from your feminine side and from your higher self, okay? With the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, this is really good, really positive energy. You might even be getting an opportunity soon to start something new, and that's where this change is happening, okay? But with both of these cards here and the Patience card, this is about being in it for the long haul, for the long term. The Page of Pentacles is patience personified. He takes that first pentacle, the Ace of Pentacles, to start to develop something, to grow something, okay? If you have, let's say, a farm to work on, it's going to take a long period of time, isn't it? Now, with the Nine of Pentacles there, it's also, I feel, about gratitude, okay? There's a huge difference between both of these energies. You're currently in this Nine of Swords energy, wondering, overthinking, future projection, what if this, what if that, I should have done this, I could have done that, that whole shoulda, woulda, coulda kind of, made up scenario in the mind, which can leave us feeling very scattered and demotivated, okay? Have patience. That's the biggest point here that Spirit is trying to make for you, okay? You're very close to achieving this, which is financial independence, abundance, what you were going for, okay? The ambition that you had, the desire to have financial stability and success. That is very close, but then you're going to have to be very patient, and you're going to have to work on feeling self-motivated, especially work on your solar plexus chakra as well as your sacral chakra, okay? Because I strongly feel like that may be affected. Now, for some of you who are working with somebody or for someone, it could be that you're not really happy in that job. You're feeling like maybe I should go for something else. There could be a boss figure who you're not getting along with. In that case also, there is an opportunity that is likely to come your way, which is going to also, lead to a lot of abundance and a lot of success and just reasons to be happy and feel grateful. In the near future, you have the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Tower. The Tower is that lightning striking the structure in order to bring it down, because it was built on either a faulty foundation or there's a need for a shake-up, for something to really shift and change, okay? For some of you, this is also a realization, an epiphany that is happening. It could be a big idea that you're getting. But for others of you, this is an opportunity, possibly in disguise, okay? And with the Ten of Wands there, this is, it can be seen as a very, oh my God, there's so much burden that she's carrying and blah, blah. But when it comes to doing something of your own, you're going to have to put in a lot of work. And with Seven of Wands there, this is you standing up for what you really want, okay? Not giving up, not letting obstacles affect you. And the 10 of Pentacles there is very promising. So you're moving from the 9 to the 10, okay? There is promise here in whatever you're doing, but then I feel like there is going to be some kind of a shake-up or realization which will either, it will be beneficial is what I'm getting, okay? But we'll have to see how. I want to elaborate a little bit on the Tower. What is the Tower here for? Okay, so we have the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. Not surprised to see that. We've got the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There is some communication coming in, something that's going to really shift and change either your perspective about how to go about things, and you can start to rebuild something with the Page of Pentacles there, or you could even be delegating work, okay, with the 10 of Wands there and the 10 of Pentacles. There could be support coming in, help coming in, you working with a larger group, like I said, of people. So if you are completely on your own right now, and you're not really managing your time well, or you're feeling too stretched out, stretched thin, you might be getting support, okay, from people. But with the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune, this is very fortunate, abundant energy, okay? There is a shift happening for the better. Also with the Empress, I feel like that harvest, the fruit of your labor is going to come about. It is going to take patience, and like I was hearing in the beginning, your patience is going to pay off. The 10, and it might even have happened suddenly, where you feel like this Tower moment has happened, and this change, this shift in your fortune has suddenly taken you by surprise. That is quite possible. With the 7 of Wands also, it's like you've had to work really hard for this. And the 10 of Wands, this is really putting up a fight for what you really want and what you really believe in, okay? And this could be a home business as well, something that you do from home, something that is creative, something that you feel very passionate about. If you're, let's say, writing or something, you might be burning the midnight oil and actually working more at night. That is quite possible. But you're yet to see the results, the tangibility of your manifestation, and that is going to happen, but it's going to take you by surprise is what I'm getting. You've got 2 10s here along with the Wheel of Fortune, which is also a 10, and the Tower. There's big change coming in, okay, and abundance as well. What else do they need to know? Group number 1. What is the guidance for them? And what else do they need to know about their career, business, finances? The 10 of Wands is also, reaching that pinnacle, finally finishing off a project or a deadline, I'm hearing, for some of you who have been working perhaps on a difficult, challenging deadline, okay? What else can they look forward to? And what's the guidance for them? Ten of Cups, okay. That is fulfillment, okay. Wishes coming true, feeling happy, feeling content with where you are. The Chariot, success, victory, overcoming obstacles, finding the recognition, the success for what you have put in a lot of work, okay. And the Queen of Cups, again, a lot of emotional fulfillment, contentment. And the High Priestess again, at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, you could be doing, some kind of spiritual work, healing work, something that is very close to your heart. It fulfills you. It involves, working with a lot of people or working at a community level. We've got 110 here, another 10 here, tens, and this garden are all about community to me, or being of service also, okay, or enjoying your success with others as well, doing something that is beneficial for others. You're gonna find success and victory, okay? Just don't give up. There is a shift, a change happening in your career, and you're likely also to get some kind of help or opportunity in the next 30 days or so, okay? All right, just stay patient. What else do they need to know? Group number 1. I'm just gonna pull one card from the Moonology deck. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Full moons are about completions. It's going to be a fair outcome. Your commitment is being tested. Yeah. I often get this card when I am feeling demotivated. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Okay, you might be a Cancer. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of Cancer cards here. Or a water sign. I want to say, you will probably need to ground your energy more. Just be more structured and disciplined. And with the Libra card here, there's always that element of cause and effect at play, okay? Karma. What you put in is what you're going to get out. So if you pour your love, affection, energy into this and step out of this energy, lack of focus, apathy, you will be able to overcome that and meet, complete and fulfill your tasks, okay? That's where your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon is where you're starting a new cycle. Full moon is where you've completed something. But then there's this energy here of shifting into the new, okay? And when that happens, you're going to have to really give it your all, is what I'm getting, okay? When it comes to commitment, the Emperor does not falter. The Page of Pentacles also, it's all talking about being committed, being patient, being disciplined, and breaking your tasks down into very reasonable goals that you can achieve every day, okay? That is what I have for you, group number 1. I hope this helps and I hope this resonated. If it did, hit the like button and let me know. I'm wishing you all the very best. Hang in there, and all the many blessings to you. Yeah. Take care. Bye-bye. Hi, group 2. For those of you who've chosen this shell here, let's take a look at your reading. I'm hearing time, okay? There's something about timing here. Timing, waiting for the right timing. You got regeneration, number 46, okay? The temple path, number 12, beautiful. And we've got the stalk, okay. The stalk comes in bearing a gift sometimes, okay. For others of you, I'm getting that this is a big life decision or a life change for you. For some of you, it's almost like you're going back to your career. It's like you are regenerating your career, okay? Whether you have been employed in the past and you left it for whatever reason, or you had taken up a project but you had to stop it in between somewhere. I feel like there's an energy here of reviving something, okay? Whether it is your entire career or this is an aspect of it, okay? For some of you, I'm getting like this energy of someone almost like going back to work after pregnancy, after a huge hiatus. That's what I'm getting, okay? That is the case for some of you. For others of you, you're trying to bring back to life something that was not, that had probably not worked out, or for whatever reason you had to leave it, okay? And you're being guided to do this by your spirit team. So you're heading in the right direction. It's just possibly a very big shift or change in your life, in your lifestyle, that is required, okay, in order to be on this path, is what I'm getting. For others of you, you're doing some kind of spiritual work, perhaps, okay? But there's definitely an element here of you being guided to do this by your spirit team, by your guides, okay? Let's see. So we've got the Three of Cups, the Ace of Swords in the recent past, the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. Wow. Many of you are women who are watching this, okay? And the Star. Beautiful. So what is the opportunity here? Knight of Wands, opportunity. Oops. For group number 2. Page of Cups. And what do they need to work on? What can they work on or improve on? The Chariot, Six of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. Let's get one more. Two of Pentacles, okay. And the near future, the Magician, the Devil, Temperance, okay. Two of Cups, nice, and the World. That's beautiful. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So for a lot of you, I feel like you are starting something new, starting something fresh. There's a lot of hope here. There's a lot of, wishing. There's a lot of divine guidance as well. For whatever you're doing, I feel like you're pouring your heart into it, okay? Three of Cups, Ace of Swords. You might have even got this idea through friends, okay? I feel like you had some epiphany, or maybe an opportunity to work in collaboration with other people. A small group of people, okay? Not a very large group. Or you've been working with 3 other people or 2 other people specifically, okay, for some of you. But for others, I'm getting like you are doing something now for which you've got an idea through your friend circle or through your support system, okay? Now, in the present, you have the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Star. This is beautiful energy. Like, what can I say? You're very hopeful. You have faith in what you're being guided to do. You're very passionate about what you're doing. The Queen of Wands knows what she wants. She goes after it. She doesn't care about anything else. And the Queen of Cups is being led by her intuition. She's literally receiving information from her higher self and acting upon it. It's something that you feel very emotionally content with as well, okay? Something that you really enjoy doing. It could be a creative project, it could be your own business, and the bell rang when I said that. That usually happens when I'm saying something true, okay? This is very heart-led, very heart-centered energy, both the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups, okay? Driven by your soul. You're doing something that you're very, very passionate about. So that's amazing. With the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands, the opportunity here is, or what's working for you is your very self-motivated, very driven about this. But I also feel like there could be an opportunity coming your way, which might be small to begin with, okay? But it's something that excites you. It's also very creative. With the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands there, again, it's very driven by what you're passionate about. It could be something related to, designing, painting, artwork, poetry, writing, whatever it may be. It also brings out your inner child is what I'm getting, okay? I know that sounds a bit too airy-fairy, but that is a message that I'm getting. It's something that you're very playful with as well. I'm getting a very playful sort of energy, like you're not just very motivated and passionate about this, you're also getting a lot out of it, as in just through the process of creating it, you're getting a lot of satisfaction. And there is possibly an offer or a message, or it could be a message, okay, coming to you, which sets you on fire or sets the ball rolling for you, and it really sets you off on this path, okay? And it motivates you to keep going is what I'm getting. But there is a change definitely happening here in your life. I feel like this is at a larger or a bigger scale, where some of you, like I said, are going back to work, okay? Now, what can you work on, or what is not working for you? You've got the Chariot, the Two of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, okay? So a couple of things here. Some of you could actually need to travel or move about for your work, okay? And you're in two minds about this. It could be overseas for some of you. For others, it might be quite close by, okay? But for others of you, I'm getting like you're being pulled in two different directions, okay? You're also probably worried about finances. I'm being drawn to this purse-like thing that she's holding here with her arm. I feel like you're kind of worried about your finances, or thinking about how will I make it through. Okay, you might be thinking about whether I will be successful in this or not, whether it will bring me financial independence, success, prosperity, and abundance or not. And will I be able to manage possibly my home and my work life or not, or two things at a time. For many of you, this could be like a side gig that you're doing, but you're worried about either time management, or you're worried about how will I sail through smoothly through this process, okay? That is just something to work on. And another thing to work on is your confidence, okay? With the Chariot and the Nine of Pentacles here, and the Six of Swords also, actually, I feel like you shouldn't be dilly-dallying, okay? Be very focused and driven, which I think you are to a great extent, but sometimes maybe you wobble, okay? So I was saying either it's because of something that's happened in the past and you're carrying the lessons to the future, and you're in transition and you're worried about whether I will make it to the other side or not, or you're worried about, whether I can pull this off or not, okay? Don't worry about it, okay? You have a lot of supportive energy going for you. Most of all, I feel like there is a lot of support from other people, okay, who will help you achieve this dream of yours, is what I'm getting. For many of you, this is a job or a project or some work or business that you're doing by yourself, and so you're probably worried about whether I will have that support also, okay, and whether I will have enough clients, let's say, to push through, okay. And I definitely feel like I'm getting this energy of a transition, like you're moving from one phase of your life to another, but you're doing it with hope, so hang on to that hope, okay. With this near future, you have the Magician, the Devil, the Temperance world, and Two of Cups. So the Devil comes in with a bit of a warning of not being manipulated, okay, holding your head high, also not overworking, okay. Knowing your worth is really important here, I feel, because you might have this tendency to either overgive or to easily get manipulated by people who want to take advantage of you. And another thing that I'm getting here is to not over stress yourself or overwork yourself. Okay, the Devil can be a very extremist kind of energy. And with Temperance there, it's talking about, letting a go of control, releasing control, not trying to hyper or micromanage the situation, not trying to hold it too tightly, and being playful with it rather. And moderation is important here, okay. There's an emphasis here on balance, on harmony, okay. Being able to balance either two aspects of your life, one of which is career, and the other is, maybe just two aspects within you which are not in unison, okay, if that makes sense. But this is a divinely guided purpose, or something that you're getting direct inspiration from the divine to do. You have all the tools you need to manifest this, to create this for yourself. Just stay confident, okay, and boldly step out into the world is what I want to say. With the Two of Cups there, that's amazing. This is like the perfect fit. You and this job, or you and this company, or you and this, passion project, whatever it is, they are a perfect fit, okay. Also, I definitely feel like you're very much in unison with your higher self, and you're working in tandem, okay. Like I said, you're being guided by your higher self and your spirit team. So you've got a team here, okay. You're not alone. There's a lot of divine energy, divine guidance here. With the World there, again, there is a lot of potential for success. You could be doing something that you have to put yourself out there for, like having your own website, or working online, or networking perhaps with people who are from a different country, a different culture also. Just be a little careful of that Devil energy, of not being overwhelmed and not letting your fears hold you back as well. You've got everything it takes, okay. I want to just get one card for the Devil there. Four of Wands. So this could have something to do with family. King of Pentacles. You might be worried about the foundation, whether I will be able to get financial stability or not. Yeah, worry, anxiety, Nine of Swords. That is a cause of concern for you, but I definitely feel like you can make this happen. You can manifest this, okay? You need to just let go of those inhibitions and fears and free yourself from them, okay? And take one step at a time. You don't need to hurry or rush or try to control the situation too much, okay? There might even be a person in specific who is probably putting these doubts in your mind, okay? Don't let that happen, and don't let them get the better of you, okay? All right. Any last messages here for group number 2? 10 of Wands, okay. You don't have to do everything by yourself. 5 of Swords, the Moon. Listen to your intuition, not your mind. Your mind may be really acting against you, okay. Justice. 5 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Ouch. 2 of Wands. Again, choices, decisions, being pulled in two different directions perhaps. But then there's so much to look forward to, I feel here. Just be careful of not driving yourself crazy mentally, not thinking that you're going to have to do everything by yourself. And even if that is the case, especially when it comes to business, you have to initially put in all of that work by yourself, right? But it will pay off. What you put in is what you're going to get out of this situation. That is fair, okay, that is just. And with the moon here, again, there could be some fears that are rising to the surface. That is quite understandable, especially if you're starting something after a long period of time. That is quite possible. Just don't let the anxiety, I feel like you can incorporate the lessons that you've learned from the past. You can take those lessons, but don't take those anxieties or those bad experiences with you to the future, okay? What I'm trying to say is try to have a new perspective with this situation. Okay. Group number 2. A win-win outcome is forecast. This came up for another reading as well. Surrender to the divine. Yes, you don't need to control everything. At the bottom of the deck, emotions are running high. Okay, group 2. Surrender, release control, have faith. This is something magical. You can really create a lot, okay, for yourself. Just be playful, all right? And try to step out of this heavy mental energy, overthinking. It's not going to serve you. I know it's easier said than done. But yeah, that's where this faith and trust in the divine is going to come in. Okay, again with the scales here and justice. It could even be a contract for some of you, okay? It could be a contract. If you're getting a contract, a legal contract that you need to sign, just pay attention to the details and make sure you're not getting manipulated in any way, okay? For others of you, this is all about, karma. What you put in is what you're going to get out. Approach the situation also with balance, okay? Don't try to overwork and don't try to undersell yourself is what I'm hearing, okay? All right, so that was your reading. I hope this helps and I'll see you again later. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Let me know in the comment section. And all the very best, group 2. Hi, group 3. For those of you who've chosen this pendulum, let's take a look at your reading. Where are you at in your career? You've got to be fair. Number 38. And I was hearing swinging, okay? Perhaps you're swinging between two options and you're trying to make a decision about which way to go, okay? You're gonna have to trust your intuition with this one. And your higher self, okay? Whatever you want to call it. You've got the ship, okay? And you've got goddess of the moon, yeah. You might even be doing some kind of psychic work, okay? Something that involves your intuition. And you're kind of torn between whether this is working for me or not. But I'm seeing forward movement here. I am seeing growth, okay? For many of you, this is a trade or a business that you're involved in. You might be working with clients who are overseas, okay? Or some sort of trade or business which involves even travel for that matter, okay? But for others of you, there is an important decision that you're trying to make. Either you have received a contract or something that you are considering, or there's any other sort of decision that really affects your career, which is at the top of your mind right now, okay? Alright, so let's get started with your tarot reading. Just giving it one more shuffle. Group 3, what do they need to know? Group 3. So you've got the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands in the recent past. The Three of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Okay, interesting. Lots of Cups energy, opportunities. Seven of Cups. The Hierophant. Okay. Let's get one more. Opportunities. Two of Cups. Wow. And the Page of Wands. What do they need to keep in mind or work on? Eight of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Okay. And in your future, for group number 3, Ace of Pentacles. Nice. Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles. Oh my God, are you kidding me? This is beautiful. And look at that, you've got the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Group number 3, you have nothing to fear. And I was hearing, I was actually hearing pendulum and swinging. I feel like you keep going back and forth with your choice. Okay? But I do feel like you have several choices. Okay? I feel like you're multi-talented is what I'm trying to say here. And that's why you might be kind of going back and forth about which paths do I choose, which option is best for me, things like that. You might be doing some kind of work which involves working with other people, even maybe healing work, okay, something that is related to spirituality, your psychic abilities, creative work, could be related to, writing poetry, just writing in general, or anything that you really feel inspired to do, okay, by your higher self. Now, in the recent past, you have the Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands. So you started something very passionately, you went for it, you're like, okay, I'm going to achieve this, I'm going to be an entrepreneur, or I'm going to really achieve my goals. But again, with the Knight of Wands, there's this, he's a very passionate knight, but and very adventurous, okay? I'm getting this very adventurous, heart-led energy from you, quite similar to another pile or another group that I did. So you might be drawn to another group as well. But then with the Knight, there's always this caution, of not being very steady. Unlike the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, his motivation, his commitment can actually fizzle out, okay? That is something to be careful about. But with the Queen of Wands there, she is not someone who does that, okay? She is someone who takes things through, and she makes sure that she achieves what she wants, okay? You've got a lot of this feminine energy here. So you might be a woman, or you may be in a very creative sort of field, okay, which involves maybe even dealing with a lot of feminine energy, okay, or you might be doing something, like I said, which involves the creative arts, fine arts, things like that, okay, or even spiritual work, healing, reading tarot, psychic work, whatever it may be. Now, what's coming forward in terms of opportunity or something that you can make use of, okay? I feel like you have a lot of knowledge to share, okay? But I get the sense that you tend to be a bit scattered, a bit dreamy, a bit unfocused, okay? With the Seven of Cups there, you do have a lot of options. Like I said, you may be multi-talented. You achieve one milestone, and then there's something else that you want to learn. You've got this very amazing beginner's mind or childlike curiosity about approaching work. Okay, so you've got this tendency to go, okay, I want to learn a new language, or I want to, do this, I want to do that, I want to start my own blog, I want to do this on the side, I want to sell my work on Etsy or whatever it may be. Okay, and you're very, very heart led. Okay, I do feel like there's an opportunity coming your way, some communication, which involves also needing to make a choice, a decision. Okay, it might be from a big organization, so it might be even a traditional kind of a job, but it is a good fit for you, is what I'm getting with the Two of Cups. This is like you and another company or you and another job being the perfect match, the perfect fit for each other. But yes, it does involve decision making. It involves being focused. If this is not about a new job, this is about you being very focused about what you really want. I feel like you want several things as well, okay, at one time. Okay, but I am getting this message of learning something, okay, expanding your knowledge in some way. You're getting an opportunity for some of you to even probably teach, okay, or go back to school or something like that. But then it's really good. It's something that fulfills you. It's like you and your higher self being in unison, and you're like, okay, let's go for this. I'm really happy with this. It's a good match, and I'm gonna go for it. Okay, that's exciting. Now, what you need to keep in mind, okay, two things here. One is that you may be kind of worried about your finances and whether this is going to bring me financial stability or not. Whatever you're doing currently, you might be, going. And the second thing is that you might be going back and forth, like I said, like a pendulum. Okay. One day you're like, okay, this is amazing, I feel good about this, I'm helping people, I have a supportive group of people or community in which I can share my knowledge, my gift, my skills, my talents, and I'm appreciated. On another day you start to doubt yourself. You're like, okay, I have very limited money, or I have very limited ability to create a financially stable, secure foundation for myself. You might be even working from home, and you might be feeling a bit, down because of that. There may be some restrictions at home, or restrictions because of what's going on in the world, and that makes you feel a bit disappointed. Okay, just work on that. That's it. Don't go. I feel like you tend to go back and forth in terms of your commitment, in terms of whether you want to do this. And I think with, especially because your finances may be a bit delayed, you tend to think, okay, this is not meant for me. I'm not going to be able to create money out of this. I'm not going to be able to sustain myself with this job, things like that. Just stay on this path and stay committed to it. See it through, okay? Because it has potential, is what I want to say. For others of you, this might be a work which has fulfilled you to some extent, but you're finding it difficult to let go of it, or to shift your perspective, or to learn something new, because you're afraid that you won't be able to see it through, okay? So take it as it resonates, all right? In the near future, this is so amazing. You have the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. There is a possibility of a new beginning here, which is so superb. It fulfills you. You're on top of the world, very happy. You will be able to sustain yourself financially because of this opportunity. You might even start something new of your own, which really fulfills you. and something that you feel like you can put your heart and soul into. You can commit to it and take it through right till the end, okay? And this is going to not only fulfill you financially but also emotionally. But yes, with the Ace of Pentacles there, you're going to have to stay put, stay committed. All throughout these cards, there wasn't a single Pentacles card. This was in a position of, what you can work on or what is working against you, okay? So that is the first positive Pentacles card there, along with the Nine of Pentacles. So your future, near future, looks good. Just stay committed, stay passionate, keep nurturing what you're doing. And if you decide to leave it, there are other opportunities coming your way. There are other offers coming your way as well, okay? Any other messages for group number 3? You might even need to travel for some of you, for your job. Ace of Wands, wow. Another ace. The Wheel of Fortune. The King of Swords. So this could be a contract, okay, for some of you. And the High Priestess, beautiful. For others of you, I feel like you're going to revisit or find or rediscover your passion for this job or for this work that you're doing. And with the King of Swords there and the To Be Fair card, you will be able to make that firm decision, and I feel like you're going to see success. You're going to start to see results for the hard work that you've put in. For others of you, this is a very fortunate opportunity that is coming your way, possibly out of the blue. You could be dealing with an air sign who brings in this opportunity to you, okay? But it could just be a situation in which you're supposed to make a decision and be very focused about what you want, and look at the details, the paperwork, all of those things. Be very strategic and disciplined as well. So you need to also balance out those energies. Like I said, passion is great. It's good to initiate, good to start, but to take things through to the end with the Wheel and the Nines here, you're going to have to be more strategic as well, okay? Make plans. I'm very bad at that, but then, yeah, you got to do that. And the High Priestess here, again, Ace of Swords beneath that. Wow. So you got 3 aces in your reading. This is really positive, okay? Hang in there. Do not give up. You're on the right path. And I do feel like you're going to get some opportunity, which is amazing. It's going to make you feel really, really happy, okay? On top of the world. Group number 3, what do they need to know? A time for healing. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. You may be a Cancer, actually. I'm seeing a lot of Cups energy here, and with the Queen of Cups there. Your dreams need a practical plan. Yeah, full moon in Taurus. Work through your fears. That's the 8 of Swords. And also heal your beliefs, okay? You might have very limited beliefs about yourself, what you can achieve, and that's what brings in this disappointment, okay? Don't give up, alright? Your beliefs around money, especially around abundance, may be quite limited. So that's something to work on as well. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. I feel like there's something new that you want to try, okay? Something that you haven't before, something that you're very curious about. Give it a go, alright? And surrender to the divine. At the bottom of the deck, communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Also communicate yourself with yourself very clearly and positively. Okay, pay attention to that mental chatter. Don't let it bog you down, and try something new. What you have to offer also is, I feel, something that is quite unique, quite different, and don't be afraid to put yourself out there and experiment. Okay, yes, and stay on course. Be practical, and put some planning into it, because you're someone, I feel, who deals in the emotional and the spiritual side of work a lot. Okay, so it can be quite difficult to be focused and to be disciplined mentally. All right, so that is your reading, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was useful. I'm sending you much love. Do take care of yourself. Try to bring in more balance. Okay, balance your spiritual side with your practical side. So all the very best. I hope you have a fabulous month ahead. God bless. Bye bye.